States. Did you know our next $100 bill featuring Ben Franklin will be in color?
Whoa.
That's right. You might start pulling out dollars and you know, your $20 bills and $5 bills in the near future that have an element of color to them, which is a total drastic step, you know, for the U.S. currency. However, because counterfeiters have really gotten good at counterfeiting the U.S. currency, they've started putting all sorts of special features in, you know, bands and stripes and hidden messages. And the latest is a 3D security ribbon that appears on the front along with a color-changing bell in an inkwell. So, you know, this will be interesting. If you float around with $100 bills in your wallet, you can show them off to someone.
Have you seen the new driver licenses coming out of Virginia?
I have. They're awful.
Out of this world. I thought they're very good.
They're pictures in black and white, for one, which seems like it's a step
Pictures are black
back.
and white, but they have a big picture here, a little picture here.
Yes.
It's very translucent, and it's very, very good looking. And I think every state is trying to change that.
Well, Virginia, Maryland, they've been pretty ahead of the curve on those types of issues. So I'm not surprised, but, you know, be on the lookout at your nearest bank the next time you pick up a $100 bill. Last but not least, Ramesh, I saved this story just for you because I knew you would enjoy it, and I'm sure many of our viewers will as well. Speaking of 3D, you'll never believe where 3D is going next. It is coming to Playboy. The next issue of Playboy that comes out in June will feature a centerfold, like it usually does. It'll also feature a pair of 3D glasses right on the magazine itself that you will buy along with the magazine, so that you can view it with your glasses on in full 3D.
You understand I'm not a subscriber.
You might want to be one after that.
But I want to tell you, there are much better things than this. Those are the games. You know, I mean, I know that the games that are being
like
sold
Xbox
and supplied now, they're all, you know, violent prone, races and this and that and the others. No one in those games are playing romantic stories.
So you think sex is the next frontier?
That will be very nice because they actually give you the feeling of it. Well, you don't have to just look at it. You can actually feel it, you know. So I like that one. When that gets romantic, it'll probably be a lot nicer than looking at Playboy with the 3D glasses.
Well, maybe. Apparently, the 3D effect does the trick, and it makes everything appear larger. And this is not the first time Hugh Hefner has actually come up with 3D, even though we think of 3D as a new phenomenon because of Avatar and, you know, all the 3D television sets. Actually, Hugh Hefner says he got the idea in 1950s to do this in 3D.
I believe it.
But, of course, you know, back then technology was so much more expensive and the glasses just were out of reach. So he couldn't...
I still remember there used to be photographs that used to come in and it was like a 3D photograph, you know. So, yeah, Hugh Hefner's right about that one.
You know, I'm just impressed. I don't know how old he is. He's like 100 years old. And he's still coming out with new ideas. And, you know, Playboy is still setting the standard, I guess, for that industry.
Well, we are a family show. So we're going to talk about something else. New York Life was in town, and they were launching their Child Safety and Protection Festival. And one of the people who were here was Rupali Ganguly.
She's in the ads, actually, right?
She's the actress in the ad. So that was very nice. And, of course, Ashwin Verma, who is the Emmy-nominated director and producer of all of those commercials.
I love those ads. They're really wonderful.
They are so wonderful. I mean, they've been able to tell people that Elephant is a friend of yours, and he's pretty big, and he can do big things.
And, of course, New York Life will be at the Heritage India Festival coming up this weekend in Chantilly at the Dulles Expo Center. And there you can actually stop by the New York Life booth. They will have free child IDs as part of their child safety and protection initiative. So you can stop by. In fact, you should stop by and make sure you get IDs for all your kids. And stop by and enjoy the festival itself as well.
So, New York Life, that's coming up next. And from both of us, we want to wish you a very happy and a healthy weekend. Namaste.
Namaste.